What's poppin'? It is I, the provider of heat content, and I'm here to provide to you only the finest of heat. Glad you all enjoyed the Pikachu showcase from the last video, and today I'll be featuring a Charizard, which I don't believe I've featured on the channel yet for this generation. Now before we get into it, allow me to pay my respects to those that left a super thanks on the last video. It helps a lot on my quest to securing a desktop for streaming, which I'm about halfway done with getting all the parts, so the support definitely means a lot. Thank you all very much, and shout out to y'all for being a boss. Actually, I remember I always liked Charizard as a kid. I even had a Halloween costume of Charizard that I used to wear back in elementary school. And so leave a comment and tell me if you ever wore a costume before and what was it. I'd like to know. Or just leave a comment to support. I look forward to hearing from you all, as always. And of course, the support always is very much appreciated. Now, look at this Charizard here. We got the Belly Drum sub with Sitrus Berry and Blaze. So it's a pretty fire set overall. As you can see, it is a fire type. And so the way it works is we have Adamant nature because I'm rocking it on a sticky webs, sort of a semi slash overall kind of sticky web team, which could be pretty useful. And then we have a Belly Drum, which will be maximizing the attack stat, +6 immediately right off the bat. And then Acrobatics, which works in the way that if we burn up our item, we double our power. So it becomes 110 power after Sitrus Berry, and Sitrus Berry activates after Belly Drum. Then we have Flame Charge, which will boost our speed. So we don't have to run Jolly Nature. We can run Adamant with webs and then have speed boosts from Flame Charge, Acrobatics, doing insane amounts of damage with the stab flying type attack. And yeah, that's what I'm running here. And I like sub a lot because it guarantees a certain conditions such that we don't get toxic maybe by Landorus. And then Belly Drum after that if they're rocking only toxic U-turn and Earthquake as their moves without any kind of way to break the sub. We can also avoid Bisharp Sucker Punch, which could be pretty useful, and other such certain moves like toxic from other things, I guess, for example. And so I'm rocking it with Hatterene because we're not running heavy duty boots. Similar to Talonflame, we have Hatterene for Magic Bounce, the Talonflame showcase I did, and then Landorus-T for Defog, so that we can remove any kind of hazards from our side that somehow get up if they do. Otherwise we have Sticky Web and Magic Bounce, so we can at least get up webs and then maybe bounce back something else. Could be pretty useful. And I'm not running Nuzzle because I was running it before on a rain team. I'm rocking Mystical Fire for the damage versus steel types, for example Ferrothorn, Scizor, etc., Kartana. And then yeah, Landorus-T for Defog. I like the Earth Power set because it actually breaks through Kartana. It destroys it in one hit, so I love that. Slurpuff with Sticky Webs and Endeavor Sash so that we can potentially knock something down to 1 HP, Yawn to kind of switch things around, and Misty Explosion for that anti-defog tech, so they can't really go for it if we explode. Then we have Kommo-O with Swords Dance, Belly Berry. This set here I'm kind of still testing out and trying things out here and there. I guess this team is kind of still in the testing process, but I have some insanely fire replays that I want to show you all. It's amazing replays with Charizard, so be sure to stick it out until the end if you want to see those. And then finally Celesteela with the Meteor Beam Power Herb set, which I think is great on webs and to pressure all kinds of other Pokemon for the team. And I guess that's sort of like a Rillaboom check as well. That's going to be the squad, so let's hop into our first game and try to make this Charizard put in the work. I think it can for sure, and against this kind of team, probably. I am going to lead Celesteela here and try to immediately Meteor Beam the Pelipper, if that's even possible, so let's see what we can do. They decided to lead Pelipper, so I'm going to Meteor Beam here as they Weather Ball. Their choice specs Weather Ball. Good lord. So I'm going to get webs up here. And so I guess they don't have any kind of hazard control, which is great. And I'm just going to go ahead and Endeavor now. So yep, we get the Ferrothorn slot, which is actually really good for us. Now what I want to do here is actually I could go Charizard. Wait a second, I could go Charizard and sub. And so yep, they can Leech Seed. Let's Belly Drum here as they go Blissey, and then we can Flame Charge now, which should do a lot of damage. They go Pelipper. If I get enough speed boost, that could be great. But I'm just looking at Acrobatics here to knock it out. So he's forced to, I think, Flip Turn with Barraskewda is what he has to do. So Barraskewda's in. Let's just go ahead here and I think sub again. Yeah, so it's going to be Flip Turn. We get to sub again, and then we get another speed boost. I think if we get one more Flame Charge, we're in a, I think, winning spot. So let's Flame Charge here, and then let's just Flame Charge again. And I think we just win now at this point in time. Unless he has Aqua Jet, which I don't know if he does or not. And he does. Okay, so that's fine. Now, how do we win this game? We can go into Kommo-O is perhaps the move. Swords Dance up here is the play. And then I think just Scale Shot, which will do a lot. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we win. Ah, not bad. So Belly Drum Charizard destroying Rain, and that's what you absolutely love to see right then and there. Just a really solid match right there. I didn't even expect the choice Specs Pelipper on a like a more traditional Rain team, but even then, like with Barraskewda and stuff like that, we were still able to muscle past a lot of those Pokemon. We had the webs up as well, so we could have even we could outrun Barraskewda at just 2 flame charges instead of having to get 3 if there were no webs up. So it just makes it a lot easier overall. So continuing on, of course Charizard putting in a good amount of work in the first game. Hopefully it can continue the run for the second game. And then I have some of the most finest replays, including some salt thumbnail text for you all, of a guy that tried to hide a replay, and then he was like, "Noob, nobody's gonna find this replay." And I'm just like, we'll see about that. You'll see what I mean though. Okay, anyways, this guy's team, pretty easy Slurpuff lead, I would say. And then just like Misty Explode on something. So Magnezone lead is here. Let's go ahead and get the webs up immediately. They Volt Switch out, so we have webs up, and then we can just Endeavor here. But they knock off, so they look to be potentially Choice Scarf if they're fast. I mean, if they're this fast, they could be Choice Scarf, right? So what I want to do is I want to go Kommo-O and then Swords Dance up. And then we can just Poison Jab here. Hit the Clef, and that's unaware. Okay, good to know. And so now that this Clef is in range pretty much, we are in a really great position. I can Drain Punch here. And so he's forced to go, okay, Zapdos. He's gonna Brave Bird. And if he does, how do we win? So we go Celesteela. On the Brave Bird, we can now click Flamethrower. And then he's gonna teleport. So we go into Landorus, I think should be the play. As he Scald, doesn't matter too much because all we gotta do is U-turn into, this is Choice Scarf, we know. We go Charizard here into Kommo-O to see if he has Stone Edge or not, which he does. Very good information to have. Double out. And then we click, so we know this is Helmet. And we know he has U-turn. So let's sub. And then Belly Drum and then Acrobatics to knock something out here. And I think we just Flame Charge now. Nice. Very nice. Although he's probably faster with his Choice Scarf Landorus. But if we're Jolly, he might not be. Or if he's not Jolly. We got rid of Corviknight though, which is amazing. He's probably scared though. He's probably scared. He just gave me Clef as well, which is absolutely fantastic. And he's gonna give me this too. Now I get the double Flame Charge, which is amazing. A nice Adamant ZARD coming through. Got another boost here. And then, so I'm only +2 attack now, which means that his Slowking can Revenge. But at what cost, right? At what cost? So we can just Flame Acro. This thing does a lot of damage. And so now to win this game, I think all we have to do is go Kommo-O and Scale Shot. I'm gonna probably do it again. Nice. And then last is Slowking and we win. So good game, once again, putting in the finest of work. Charizard actually just literally scared the entire team off. Because that was Scarf, he probably was faster because I was Adamant. But he didn't know that. He was thinking I was Jolly and needed the Landorus or something to weaken it. Otherwise he lost right then and there. So that was his only chance if I was Jolly, but I was Adamant. Nice little bluff there with Charizard. Ah, good game. So 2 for 2 with Charizard doing two things basically. In like both of the games, it did something fantastic, but not as fantastic as those fire replays you'll see at the end. Actually, no, this was pretty fantastic. I'll give it credit. This was it was great. Here, Belly Drum ZARD does so much work. Oh my lord, it actually does so much. So okay, what we do first, right, is we click Slurpuff here. If we can just slow things down, especially if this Dragapult is not clear body, we slow things down, we'll be able to put in so much work with Charizard. The only other fast thing that could be the problem is Torn. So what we do first is we just, I think, go Landorus here. Oh, he's protective pads. Okay, good to know. Okay, so I'm gonna U-turn out into probably Celesteela and double the Hatterene on the Pex. Oh, he just knocks. Okay. Okay. So then I'll Mystical Fire for a little chip. Just a little, you know, a little chip goes a long way. Go Landorus here. Get more chip on this thing, which is quite fantastic. Nice. Little Slurpuff right there. And so now Landorus is back. We just go into Hatterene here. Then we just go Hatterene each time, just to prevent rocks, and then so we can try to set up with our Charizard. Nuzzle would be quite nice here though, to be honest. So let's yawn this thing and then yawn again. Then Misty Explode. And so he's asleep now, which is great. I think we just go Charizard here and then Belly Drum. And then Flame Charge. Hurricane shouldn't knock us out. Flame Charge gonna come through. Oh my lord. Okay. This is actually really good. Actually no, because Toxicroak could probably live now. Unfortunately after the Intimidate. But he's not going into it, so that's great. That is absolutely fantastic. Yo, good game. Yo, good game. Oh, that's crazy. Belly Drum Charizard sweep right there. A full-on sweep with that Pokemon. Incredible. Yo. Okay, that definitely makes this even better. As you already know. Belly Drum Charizard just sweeping an entire team. That's crazy. Although I don't think Roselia Berry is coming into play, so I'm going to swap in for a Life Orb. I think Life Orb might be a little better for the damage output. Just trying to think of how to improve certain sets as we keep playing, because I don't think this team is 100% ready to be used yet. I literally just made it and been testing it today itself, so decided to hop into a video. This guy's team's actually kind of weak to Charizard, maybe, depending on certain factors. We lead Slurpuff, and then I click Webs here. Oh wow. Did not expect that. So Fake Out Poison Touch is pretty cool. And so he goes Eleki, which is interesting. I'm gonna go Landorus and then just U-turn out myself. I could also Toxic. I think Toxic is a fine play. Hit the Landorus. Nope, never mind. Just kidding. You can have rocks though. That's pretty nice. So then I just, I mean, if I had Toxic, that'd be like way better. Way better. Toxicroak in. Easy Celesteela. He tries to Fake Out. I like the balloon though, it's pretty nice. So I guess I can just, I think I actually double into Slurpuff so I can get Webs up. Webs will be pretty good if I slow things down. And then we can now click Misty Explosion as Blissey comes in. Nice. Now, can we just go Charizard here and can we click Sub? Nice. Okay. This is what you love to see. So Slowbro's in. We Belly Drum. Now we Acrobatics. Let's see how much this does. Goodbye, Slowbro. Goodbye. Lucky's in now. He'll probably... Oh, he's slow. Let's Flame Charge, get faster. Let's get fast on him. So now I think after one Flame Charge will be faster than Eleki with webs. So let's Flame Charge here. I think we might even have the opportunity for 2 Flame Charges depending on his set. So yeah, we can get another one. Actually, no, he'll Fake Out. So he has Fake Out, right? So we need to, that's gonna be tough. I can't sub. He's gonna Fake Out with stupid Krogunk. And I don't have Roost either, so I just have to do that. Unless, of course, Flame Charge is able to... if I live a Fake Out, it's good. Oh, I do. And he didn't poison me either. Nice. So we get another knockout here. Why did you sack that? That was the wrong Pokemon to sack. You needed that to Fake Out again. He needed that for Fake Out. Yeah, good game. Belly Drum Charizard sweep once again. Full-on sweep. Love to see it. Put in the finest of work. Wow, amazing. Yeah, I mean, this video is already like fulfilled. I could end it here, but I'm gonna keep going. See what we can keep getting with the matchups. Hopefully keep climbing with the team. Still, I think it's still in its test phases though, but either way. Pretty good for us. What do we do first? Okay, so it looks like Slurpuff lead looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna get webs up here and then probably yawn spam until I wear out his stuff. Okay, you can Encore. This is fine. So who will he go into is the question. I think my play would be to go Hatterene as the Incineroar comes in, which is going to be a threat. Let's go Landorus and Toxic this thing. Yeah, this is going to be the bulk up power trip set, so let's Toxic here. This is going to have weakness policy. But he has, okay, good to know. So in this case, what we do is we go Slurpuff and we yawn to put him to sleep. Yep, perfect. And then he's forced out, so then he's gonna take some chip. We go into Charizard. Although Fini comes in. Okay, so Fini is slow. Let me sub here and see what he does. Calm Mind. Okay, cool. We beat Fini. Belly Drum here is what we gotta do. And then Acrobatics should Oko this. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Let's go. 0 auras in. I see. Okay, so he's heavy duty boots. Good to know. So now we have to switch out 100% of the time. Is he? Whoa, that's a crazy play. That is a crazy play right there. Insane. So now we get to U-turn out here. Player up doesn't matter. You had helmet and stuff. Good game once again. So we got to actually Oko a Tapu Fini from full with Belly Drum Charizard. I might even use that as like the Twitter picture or something that I put up, because that was like an Oko from 100%. That was absolutely fire. Maybe we put some maybe some thumbnail text as well. I have a good one to show. So let's grab another one. Yeah, I just think like, even though the team is kind of like, I just threw on mons that I thought would be good. Charizard's the one that's kind of like the feature mon, and I think like you just putting this on a team, it's gonna be so crucial for as a win con. It's just so nice to see it like put in work, regardless of what team it is. Yeah, and I also think Swords Dance Kommo-O after webs is gonna win too. Oh, I think I beat this guy while testing. Yeah, I beat this guy while testing. He probably remembers the team or a previous version of it, but I did beat him while testing. I remember the username. So maybe he knows what I can do against him. We'll see. So he's gonna triple axle here, which is gonna hurt. Actually, I have nothing for Weavile. I think my old team handled it a little better. Yeah, triple axles here. Crits this one. So, oh, okay, nice. So I got webs up. And so we can now click yawn. I don't think this was banded. I'm not sure. Maybe I endeavor here is another option. So yeah, just triple axle again. That is fine. It's not as strong as I thought, so I can now go into who? Probably Charizard. And I think I can just Flame Charge here. Immediate Flame Charge should be the play. If he stays in or not, I'm not sure. But I think a Flame Charge is definitely our best course of action. If Slurpuff took that much, then Charizard's not taking much damage either, is my logic. So he goes Landorus. Now we sub. So now we should be faster than pretty much everything, I would say. Can Toxic? Yes, there we go. Now we're behind a sub, and so we're going to be faster than literally everything. Get to +6. U-turns out, does not break the sub. Beautiful. And so we can now Flame Charge on this is the play. And this should be game, I think. Another Belly Drum, literally another Belly Drum sweep back to back. Like, what is going on? Like, nobody is prepared for Charizard. Nobody is prepared for this beast of a Pokemon. Oh my lord. So then let's see the chip. Okay, the damage isn't much. He didn't have a Rocky Helmet or anything either. Yeah, good game. Wow. Oh, wow. Another destruction of Charizard right there. Literally a full-on 6-0 Belly Drum sweep. Not a 6-0, of course, but like, you know what I mean. Like 6 Mons getting destroyed by Belly Drum Charizard. That's insane. Like we didn't even have to like go through anything else. You just Flame Charge, sub Belly Drum on the Toxic Landorus and stuff, and it's just over. Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe we're getting so many great games of that. Okay, so I know this guy. I've played him before. He's been thumbnail texting my videos quite a few times, and definitely knows what he's doing. However, I hope that Charizard can be what it takes to beat him. Let's see. Gonna leave Slurpuff and just set up sticky webs here for the entirety of the rest of the team. Now what we do is we go for the Landorus U-turn into, I think, Celesteela, and probably just Flamethrower for the chip, and then Flamethrower again for some more chip. Perfect. Now, so this is AV, right? This is definitely 100% AV. We go into Landorus, we U-turn out here. As his own Landorus comes in, we go Charizard. We sub Belly Drum. Yep. And then, so even though he defogs, that's fine. We can actually just Flame Charge to be faster than whatever comes in. +1 speed. Looking good. Looking really good. Can Slowbro get O-code? Let's see. Yo, that's gone. Yo, that's gone. Oh, yes, let's go. Let's actually go. Oh my lord. Oh shoot. Are we faster than this too? Please say we are. Yes, we are. Behind a sub and 6-0 swept by Charizard. Flame Charge this. Heatran's in. Let's see how much it does to Heatran. 85, beautiful. That's crazy. Oh my lord, that's crazy. Did he forfeit? Yeah, it's a forfeit. Wow. How many are we just getting back to back to put in the finest of work? You absolutely love to see it. Wow, I'm just so surprised. Like, why haven't I used this set before? Why haven't I like done a video with this yet? Until now, like, we are literally getting the best games possible with Belly Drum Charizard. Like the absolute best games in the entire world. Wow. Okay. Whew. I'm just speechless. I mean, I have a lot to say, of course, but internally I'm just like, good lord, that's crazy. Okay. Can we see another one? Because Urshifu Rapid Strike is a big threat though, so not really too keen on what's gonna happen in this one, but I think I'm just going to Swords Dance up. Gyro Ball doesn't work, nice. And then we can just Drain Punch here to Oko Ferrothorn immediately. Okay, great. That's excellent. So I want him to bring me down to Sash if possible. That's not enough for that to happen. And so here I'm gonna double out to Slurpuff. And then get my webs up, which is just what I need to do to secure the work. Okay, nice. So I don't know if this is rocks or not. However, what I can do here is just, so this team is a lot more offensive. I think I go Charizard and I just straight up immediate Belly Drum. And he taunts. Okay, nice. So now we Acrobatics here. Unless he's like Flame Body, I could Flame Charge, but I think Acrobatics is just the best play all around. And we'll do it again to knock this out. He should hopefully have Aqua Jet on Urshifu. If not, then we straight up put in a lot of work. But knocking out Heatran's amazing. That's actually really good for Hatterene. It opens that up that Pokemon a lot. So if he has Aqua Jet, that's great. If not, then that's not good for him. So he does have Aqua Jet. I'm assuming he's probably locked in or something. We get to go Kommo-O, and we get to click probably Swords Dance here as Coco comes in, and we are going to be faster, right? So we can just Poison Jab this. And that's gone. And then Lele is in, which it could be Scarf. I'm not 100% sure as of yet, but if he, okay, let's assume it is, then we just Autotomize with Stila, right? Even if it's Scarf, we just Autotomize. So we just do that. We go Stila here, we Autotomize up, and then we Meteor Beam and win. Or we just Air Slash this, which I think should knock it out from full. It's super effective. Urshifu Sped Def is not the best, so it should knock it out. Yep, there we go. So that's a threat out of the way. Then we Meteor Beam the Dragonite to get a +1 special attack boost. And that took it pretty well. But then we just Air Slash here now. I think +2 or faster. Yep, and that's going to be GG once again. Once again. So incredible showcase of Charizard. I can't really, well, Charizard just did fantastic work here as well. But then it opened up the way. Like, it literally knocked out Heatran. Once Heatran was gone, we could easily win with Hatterene, with Celesteela, etc. What are we at right now? Let's see. Probably we could get like maybe 1 or 2 more. I don't want to make this one too long just because we've had like all the work put in with Charizard, and so I think that the showcase is like pretty much complete. We have everything we want to see in a Charizard showcase. So okay, this is a Sticky Webs right here for us as he Moonblasts into Sash. Now we Endeavor, and so that's great. Now he's at 1 HP. Good to know. I think he's Choice Specs, so we get to go into Charizard. And I think just Flame Charge here is the move. And so we got the +1 boost. We're still able to Belly Drum if we want. I think our play though is to click Sub. And so he does have Scald. Let's Acrobatics here for some chip. Decent chip. That's the chip we need for I think Kommo-O to just Poison Jab and I think knock this out. I'm pretty sure it knocks it out from this range. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I was wrong. However, it does look like Celesteela can almost certainly win. So we'll knock this out, which is great. Torn is in. We get to Autotomize and then Meteor Beam. Get ourselves another additional boost and an additional boost by knocking this out. Flamethrower here's our play now. And that's gone, and then we just win the game. Yep. Good game. Very, very nice game. That was way too quick. Let's get one more. So not really a Belly Drum there, but I guess helping us out to weaken something was really great. Ooh, they have a nice little Zarude trainer thing. T-Tar is going to be an issue for ZARD for sure, though. 100%. 100% an issue. I think I'm going to go for Hatterene here. As they get rocks and we bounce it back. Nice. So this is an easy Mystical Fire as we're weakening this thing, which is amazing for us. They go T-Tar now, but we get 2, I think. So we don't see an item, right? We don't see an item. That is good to know. I'm still gonna go Slurpuff here. Even though they Stone Edge, that's fine. We just need to weaken this mon. Let's go Kommo-O. Let's click Poison Jab here. As they go Clef, and this is a 2-hit KO. That's the Life Orb coming in right there. That is amazing. Poison this too, which is really good. Okay, so if he had rocks on this, he doesn't have rock on this. You turn out Chip, just what you love to see. So Clef is back, and we just get to go into, I don't know if this is unaware or not, so let's go probably Celesteela here is the play. And then we just, I think Flamethrower, or we just Meteor Beam here. Why not just get some damage, right? And now we're +1 special attack. Let's Air Slash for the Chip. Air Slash again really quick. Or, yeah, let's Air Slash again. Okay, that's okay. I think as long as we can Belly Drum, we'll be good. Knowing that this T-Tar is offensive means that I think after a Belly Drum, Acrobatics should still knock it out, even though it resists. I think. So let's do that. And then let's Flamethrower here for some additional chip. So Ferrothorn dead. Could have also Autotomized, but this is fine. He has boots, so he's gonna Gleam, and then we're gonna go into Landorus, and we're gonna click Earth Power. As his own Landorus comes in. Let's U-turn out here. Nice and safe U-turn into Hatterene. And then we can just double to Landorus. And so this thing is basically dead. If he tries to sack, he might try to throw it away in terms of like a sacking thing, so that might be good. Charizard actually looks really good late game. So Moonblast actually hurts a lot. So here, I don't know if he's rocking Thunder on this thing. Or a Fire move. I think my play would be to go Charizard and sub. As Tyranitar comes in, okay. And so I'm gonna Belly Drum. And then I have to, okay, so if I get in Blaze range, I'm doing a lot. I don't think I'll knock it out though. I think I sub here. I'm gonna Flame Charge. Because I want to see if I can get an SD on something. Like an SD scale shot on something. Then that'll be faster. So even if I don't knock this out, it's fine. Because I know that Coco's gonna come in anyways after. Might as well just Flame Charge, right? If I can live. Yeah, so that knocks it out. That's good. I guess. Should be fine. Because now Sandwar's off. Actually, that's amazing. Wait a second. That's really good. So Landorus is in, and then we just knock this out with Flame Charge. And we win. I think we just win. That's amazing. Oh. Oh my lord. We won. Yo, that's crazy. Ah, good game. That is a fantastic spot to end this video off. Or not end it off, but to move on to the replays. Wow. So that Flame Charge was so clutch. Because if we were knocked out there, we would have had to go Kommo-O and see what we could do with that. Maybe he would have stacked Landorus or something. Or given us the opportunity to scale shot. We just needed we just needed a +1 speed boost from something to be able to put in the work in the end. But that was wild. Okay. Wow, okay. So, I mean, if Clef got 2-hit KO'd by Poison Jab, +2 would have 2-hit KO'd it, would have O-coded as well. But the Charizard doing the work for us. I mean, that's all we needed. We got the Blaze range, +6, Flame Charge, knocking out the offensive T-Tar. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So the first replay that I have here is going to be our salty noob of the day. As you can see, we have a Trick Room squad, and you know the motto, never bring Trick Room to the Trick House. That's how it is. And so what we're going to do is just, let me show you guys what happened against this Trick Room team versus when I was testing this squad. So I decided to comment up immediately just to see if he wants to stall some Trick Rooms turns out, but he just decides to like Trick Room Psyshock and stuff like that. Now, after going for this, he decides to Misty Explosion, which means that he has 2 turns left than what he started out as. An additional extra turn because he stayed in Psyshocked. I sack Hatterene, and so now Landorus comes in. Landorus coming in is fine because I can just, I try to U-turn, actually U-turn here. I thought he was going to go Crest because there's only one turn of thing left. So with this thing now, I think what I do here is I go for the Swords Dance. And so against this, I can now Scale Shot and miss. So of course, you already know, he got away damage free, which is most unfortunate. It would have done maybe about 50 or so, maybe more. So at least I'll get damage on this, right? But still not the same as getting damage on Crest, which could have been really good in the end. Now Landorus comes in here. And so I can just Intimidate, as he just needs one bash to knock me out, unfortunately, because he crit. So he's getting very fortunate. Now I Meteor Beam immediately as he goes hard Marowak, so I can just knock that out. So we got rid of Hatterene, we got rid of Marowak, so that's one Trick Room Setter, one Trick Room Abuser gone. Volcanion comes in. This is where we go Slurpuff, because Slurpuff can have the Sash on Burden, and so there's no more Trick Room turns left, which means we can now Endeavor, bring this thing down to 1 HP, which is going to help a lot because it's going to be tough to chip this Pokemon down of all things. But I go hard Charizard here, and check this out, right? I immediately click Belly Drum with Charizard against this guy's Trick Room team. We get to heal ourselves up, and I know for a fact that +6 Acro Oko's Porygon 2. So think about this though. If Crest was chipped by Kommo-O, we would have won right here and there, because look, it does 89. So if we even got one Scale Shot off, we would have won the game right now. I go for the sub here because I predict him to Lunar Dance, and check this out. Double Iron Bash, 48. Look at that, and we were able to knock this Pokemon out. It did 48, didn't even 2-KO. Or didn't even Oko from whatever range it was at. That's amazing. So all we have to do now is just sack this mon here, go into Kommo-O, Swords Dance up, pray that we don't get frozen from all the fortune this guy was getting, and just Drain Punch to knock this Pokemon out. And that's a GG right there. I went ahead and said, you know, I had to go ahead and say regular GG. He's like, no noob. Then I say it aggressively, GG noob, Trick Room noob. It's like, no replay for you noob, because he hid the replay. But did he actually hide the replay though? Like, look right here. I see it, already saved it. And so I had to make sure that they put this guy in his place for, you know, first of all, saying all this kind of stuff. Second of all, bringing Trick Room to the Trick House. Against me, that's just against the rules. Second replay I have here is up against this guy's team who, if you look at the team right now, right, you can see that he has all kinds of strong looking mons against my team. However, he made one crucial mistake, and that was challenging Charizard. Let me show you what happened here. So I set up webs immediately as he scalds, right? And so he doesn't really get the defog off on this turn because, or taunt, I guess he's a taunt set, but I just ensure that we get webs up so that we can slow down everything on his team. We get to Autotomize right now with this Pokemon, and check this out right here. Let's go ahead and just Meteor Beam to knock this thing out. Unfortunate miss, 90 accurate move, and he gets the Calm Mind up for free. If we hit that Meteor Beam, we would have just been able to knock this out on the next turn. So that's most unfortunate. As you can see, there's 29, so Meteor Beam would have easily brought it down for us. And so now, because of that, he gets to just knock out our Celesteela. Then I have to revenge with Kommo-O. So that was not good. I had to put the 2 dots right there. Unfortunate. So he's going to Air Slash and knock out my Kommo-O, and he's actually Life Orb Air Slash. That's fine, right? Because I have Hatterene for damage. And on this previous version, I had Nuzzle, so I was going to go for that. Flinched, so that Pokemon is gone now. So he's getting very, very fortunate. I only have 2 mons left. Here is where things turn around. Nice Air Slash dodge for some justice. Let's get a Flame Charge off here. Now instead of, you know, going for another attack here, I Belly Drum immediately. Immediate Belly Drum. Look at this. Now he has to try to play around this mon. This is, of course, not going to be heavy duty boots, so we get to knock out Zero Aura. Then he tries to bring back Landorus. Next, he's going to try to go into Tornadus so that he can further intimidate my Pokemon. He's going to now bring back in Landorus. He's thinking to himself, I could probably live this now, right? Unfortunately not, because I have the Toxic. And of course, I check here and see if it lives, and it doesn't live, even at +3, because we are Adamant nature. Rillaboom comes in next, and then I get to just attack here. And go ahead and knock this mon out. His Aegis Slash will Shadow Sneak us though and knock us out, but then we have the Clutch Earth Power, which goes through grassy terrain to knock out the Aegis Slash. So I just wanted to show this replay in particular because it shows that even though I was down like 4 mons, like more than half my team, it was like 2-5 or something like that, I was still able to put in the work because he made one misplay against that Charizard, and I guess the dodge really helped us a lot too because, well, even if we we didn't dodge, we still would have had the opportunity to potentially win with Celesteela in the end, because we just need a little chip on Zero Aura. But that's justice for you right there for the hacks on Stila, for the hacks on Hatterene, and yeah, that's good. That was a pretty good game overall though with Charizard. Another Charizard sweep, so fits with the theme of Charizard body bagging everyone, so I had to put that in the video. And then finally, this replay was just for the purpose of thumbnail text. I had this one for the purpose of thumbnail text on a previous version of the team that I was testing, so I just wanted to showcase this one because I want more things for the thumbnail. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you all this. So I just immediate Surging Strikes when I had my Urshifu, and we were able to knock out the Fini, or not the Fini, the Lele. Then they go Landorus here as they Gyro Ball. I can now Earth Power as they set up rocks and Defog. So ensuring that I can now safely go Hatterene. But they actually go Victini and V-Create, and it Okos me, revealing him to be Banded. So he's Choice Banded Victini on this team. I go into Urshifu, and so the good thing is that Urshifu can always come back in revenge. So I U-turn out here, predicting his switch out and go Landorus. So what I want to do now is just put a Toxic on this thing so I can spam Defog while he clicks Webs. And so he just gets damage on me with Liquidation. I can just ensure that Webs stay off. And so I lose my Landorus, but he loses his Araquanid. I go into this Urshifu and U-turn out into Charizard. Now, Victini is in. I know that this Landorus is Choice Scarf from what it did before. So I'm just going to go ahead and Belly Drum here. Immediate Belly Drum so that I can knock out this Victini. Because I knocked out the Victini, Urshifu is faster than literally every single Pokemon. He's forced to Stone Edge here and I just stay in, knowing that even if he misses, which he does, I still knock it out and I would be able to win the game. If he didn't miss, that would have been a free switch to Urshifu and then a close combat on something else. And so essentially I would have won in the end with Celesteela. There's no way that Celesteela couldn't win in the end if he had just these 3 months, because Kommo-O would not have an opportunity to set up. But I gave him a little sad face for sympathy. But that was another thumbnail text game I wanted to showcase so that I could put something in the thumbnail as well as the first salty guy that I showed you all in these replays. And that is going to be it from me. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the absolute destruction of a Belly Drum Charizard. It was just so fantastic. I could never ask for a better Charizard video than this one, where it pretty much, I think for the most part, put in work, Belly Drum work in literally every single game. It was absolutely crazy. But yeah, looking forward to hearing from you all. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.